Good morning, friends. War between Russia and Ukraine has been on for the past over 1 month, very tragically so. It has been highlighted that this is the biggest war ever after the Second World War. There is also a fear in the air whether this war is the beginning of the Third World War or not. At any rate, the year 2022 is going into the history of the world as a year of heartbreaking memory of brutal war between countries. In the process of the above war, tens of thousands of lives are no more. Millions of civilians have lost their dear houses and all that they have earned in their lifetime. Billions and billions worth precious infrastructure, both private and public, are reduced into mere ruins and ashes. The benefits and niceties of the human culture, development and progress acquired over centuries are brutally plundered as well. Commenting on the war, the Secretary General of the United Nations, Antonio Guterres, stated, "Continuing the war in Ukraine is morally unacceptable, politically indefensible, and militarily nonsensical. It is time to stop the fighting now and give peace a chance," he added. He continued to urge Russia to end the war that is unwinnable and absurd both at the same time. The Russian invasion of Ukraine was the saddest moment in my tenure, the UN chief Guterres lamented. He further warned that the rush to use fossil fuels because of the war in Ukraine is madness and it threatens global climate targets. The invasion of Ukraine has seen rapid rises in the prices of coal, oil and gas as countries scramble to replace Russian sources. Well, at the end of the day, war is never a solution to any problem. It is no way to any sustainable achievement for any country. Plundering the precious human lives and devastating the hard-earned supportive resources and monuments is nothing more than a mere stupidity. It is totally unwise and ridiculous. War is the diabolic way of converting the human society and the creation into an untimely and undignified grave. Furthermore, war is the Himalayan proof that devil is present and active in this world. War is the aggression that emerges from self-centeredness and arrogance. War is a complete violation of the dignity of the human existence of one's own self and of the other. War is the breach of the fundamental human rights of the other country as well as of its citizens. War gets one's own self drowned in perdition, both in the short and in the long run. To say the least, war is a total perversion of the human mind. On the other hand, peace is a noble sentiment. Peace is a divine endowment. Peace is a humane accomplishment. Only peaceful interaction can sustain life. Peace is the humble recognition of the divine paternity and maternity. Peace is the celebration of the human brotherhood and sisterhood on earth. Without peace and harmonious living, life is meaningless. With peaceful coexistence, human life becomes worth being lived. Peace is the way to a happy and sustainable life. This is the sacred mystery of life on earth. God the Creator sent to the world prophets, godmen, and great persons, ultimately to establish peace among the human tribes, communities, and groups. If the humans behave in a way the Creator is failed in His objective, I believe the humans will have to hang their heads in utter shame. They will have no place to hide on earth too. Therefore, it will be wise for human beings to remain in the divine and humane track of life, and thus honor the heavenly purpose of life by refraining from wars and conflicts. What's more, religion has been a significant reality in the history of the humans from time immemorial. But the world history has it that religion has been on the side of the wars and conflicts, directly or indirectly, as well as actively or passively. If we humans fail to learn a lesson from the pages of the history and dare to continue the wars, it will be a major blot on religion, along with human intelligence, wisdom, and culture, as well as development and progress. Moreover, the voice of the human conscience then will rise with the prickly question, what is your faith for? I believe that should not be allowed to happen. In the wake of the Russian war on Ukraine, on behalf of Institute of Harmony and Peace Studies, New Delhi, I wish to make a strong appeal to all the countries in the world, as well as those responsible for the current war between Russia and Ukraine, to say no to war with immediate effect, and to commit themselves to global peace at all costs and by all means. May the divine and humane quality of peace reign over the human world always and forever. Thank you.